Hey, everybody out there in the World Wide Web. I'm Gord from Remax, and I'm here with my good friend Tom. And Tom's a busy guy and was kind enough to take some time to come and chat with me today here on my Zoom channel. And Tom and his family were kind enough to trust me with the sale and purchase of some real estate this year. So Tom came on here to talk to me a little bit about that. And I have a couple quick questions for you. So my first one is, why did you pick me as your real estate agent?
George, why did I pick you?
Yeah.
I was I was thinking about this the other day, but I remember I don't know if you remember, but it might have been a year or two ago. Jackie and I were just thinking about the possibility of potentially moving or what that might look like. So we were kind of on a fact-finding mission. You and I had asked you what you thought our houses were, so you took some time out and kind of sat with us and had a quick look at the house. So, but that was actually really nice just to be able to have someone to, just call and just get some info from without any kind of pressure, just, someone that's in the know.
Yeah.
So that was kind of nice. But, and then when we actually did make the decision to start looking, then you were kind of the obvious choice. Yeah.
Oh, thanks. I'm very grateful for that. I mean, it's fun looking at homes, and we definitely saw some pretty interesting properties along the way. And I do remember coming and looking at your other house and doing a market analysis on it. And I remember we were sitting on the porch for a little bit too. And
Mhm.
um, okay, well, thinking about some of the stuff we saw, what would maybe be one of your funniest memories from the home search part of things?
Gosh, I'm trying to think of all the houses we looked at, but really the two that just stick out with is or are the ones that the one that we actually started per that we purchased was the first one we saw, and that was just kind of accident that we were actually really interested in a different house, and we thought, oh, this one's in the same neighborhood. We'll just stop for the heck of it to see what it looks like, and we actually really liked it. And then there was that other one that was down the road that was actually out of our price range, really realistically. But it was kind of nice just to see what the comparison was to something that's in that kind of next echelon, just
Right. Right.
for comparison. So that was pretty neat.
Yeah, I remember that. That other house was huge, yes.
Yeah. Hmm.
But I love the one you have. My last question is, if you were to recommend me to others, why would you do that?
I would say just your knowledge of London. I mean, you've been here for, years and years. You really know the area, and you're really knowledgeable about your work. And I've been watching all the videos on Instagram with the questions of the day, and all the little things, and I think the other nice thing too was just like your network. Like when we were in the hunt, um, like you knew most of the realtors that were listing, and then the people that actually bought our house
Yeah.
was one of the realtors that we had approached on one of the listings that we were looking at. So it's kind of just a big network. So I think that's definitely a plus.
Well, it's almost 20 years now that I've done this, and you're right. You do develop relationships with other agents. London is a big, small city in that sense, and it's important to network but more importantly, it's important to have communication and understanding and trust amongst other members of our real estate board. And it does help on the transactional side of things to, just make sure they're doing their job and vice versa, and everyone's working together. At once you've got an agreement like that in place, then it's like all hands on deck to try to move everyone forward and close the deal, cross that finish line. So, well, I'm very grateful to both you and Jackie for your trust in me and letting me be a part of this. And I'm really happy for you that you were able to sell your house and buy such a fantastic place in such a beautiful area of the city. And thank you for coming on and doing this with me. I really appreciate it.
Yeah, no problem. Thank you. Yeah, we're super pleased with the new place, and the sale of the old place was super smooth. So it's great.
Awesome.
Thanks, Gord.
Thank you.